I'm gonna preface this with a few things. This is a very nonsense video. This is I needed to film because it's been too long since I've filmed and I'm starting to go crazy video, but it's also kind of nonsense. The other disclaimer is I kind of fumbled my mic carrying it and moving it around during the week I had off. And I don't know how the audio is going to be right now because I know when the video that I filmed in my room was, there were some issues with the mic. So this is like both, I want to get back to filming because filming makes me feel human, and when I'm not filming, I don't know what to do with myself and I worry myself into a stress ball. And also kind of checking that I didn't fucking break my mic, which would suck. How are you? It's been a bit. Today I wanted to, this is gonna seem weird, but I don't know, I guess I'm testing what can I make a video out of? How ridiculously small of a thing can I make a video out of? I wanted to talk about the color green today. Part of this is because I just saw Wicked. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was so, I've been having some issues with dissociation, probably because I'm not feeling well. I'm in a lot of pain. Again, for those who don't know, I have chronic health issues, so this happens sometimes. And during November, I really busted my ass making as many videos as I possibly could, which in hindsight may have been the wrong decision. I'm happy I did it. I don't regret it. But perhaps a little bit of pacing would be smart, but I am not known for being smart. I don't know, what am I known for? Being a mess, probably. But I'm gonna go see Wicked again, with a new friend, from a group I go to, and hopefully I can pay attention this time, because it seems like something I would like if I wasn't so in my own head about my life and so stressed. And that's the thing, is like, I've been so stressed, so sick, and just, you know, I went to the movie with my mom and could not focus, so take two, trying again this Saturday to see it again, because it does seem like something I'd like. I like shit like that, like, musical stuff. But I don't know, I've been thinking about the color green because my relationship with colors has been kind of weird. When I was a little kid, I never really knew what my favorite color was. I didn't really have one. And the reason I didn't have one is because the answer was purple, but my sister's favorite color was purple. And her favorite color was purple, like, so intensely, because she's autistic, so sometimes, you know, I mean, part of the diagnosis with autism is you hyperfixate on things, and she just loved the color purple. Like, anytime we got anything that was grape flavored, it had to be hers because it was purple. If it was like, what color do you want this toy in? Purple. You know, purple was her color, and I felt like I couldn't have that color because it was hers, and I didn't want to like take it from her. I don't know what the logic is there. I just like, you know, that's your color. I don't want to rain on your parade by having the same favorite color. Sometimes my logic as a child was very funny. And now I'm coming back around where I'm like, maybe purple is my favorite color, but it's also kind of hard because I feel like, for me, colors have a lot to do with association. I don't really understand an attachment to a color without a meaning behind it. And that's, by the way, that's not me looking down on anyone who's just like, I like this color because it's pretty. That's not me saying that's invalid. That is actually the correct way to have a favorite color. I'm pretty sure the way to have a favorite color is just, I like this color more than the other colors. I'm pretty sure that's the answer. But for some reason, that doesn't work for my brain because I just have to be difficult about everything, even your favorite color. For a while, I said my favorite colors were blues, pinks, and purples. And I don't know if that's entirely true anymore. It's kind of true. I don't know. Just for me, like, it's hard to like a color in isolation because any color that's just like, it's that color and everything is that color, it's just like, well, now everything looks the same. You know what I mean? It's like, it's literally, it's monochromatic. And when people say monochromatic, they usually think like black and white. And maybe that's what it means. Maybe that is what it means now, like socially, but like monochromatic technically only means just one color. And that color could be bright ass yellow, it could be dark ass red, it could be fucking, I don't know, green, brown, it could be anything, but it's, you know, if everything is that color, it's monochromatic. And to me, it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't spark joy. If I was like my sister and I like bought everything in purple and just had only purple around me, like I don't think I would like how that would look. Even if I would say if I had to pick one color, I would pick purple as my favorite color. If I had to pick one. And I'm realizing that like, I think I like colors in combination. I think colors work better when they're with other colors. I think I like... It's really hard to just have one favorite color, and I'm more attracted to like this color combination or what it makes. I actually technically have a color palette picked out for this channel, but I have to fucking draw to draw something and make it look good and like translate it to digital, and I don't know. I'm not good at drawing certain things. I like drawing people. I'm not really good at drawing anything else. The icon on my channel right now is was an impulse decision. I, you know, thought of the turtlefish logo and just I drew it on my wrist and took a picture of it, and then I uploaded it. So it's like, well, that's it, but it's not great. So I want to make something, you know, I have a color palette picked in mind, but I've just gotta get to it. But I've been thinking about the color green because green is a really interesting color to me. And again, it's like, well, you just saw Wicked, so of course you're thinking of green. You know, colors have certain associations, right? I think one of the color combinations I really like is just like red, gold, orange, like a sunset color. And I really like that color combination, but I don't think I like any of those colors by themselves, but in combination, it looks... My favorite drink is a tequila sunrise purely because of how it looks. Not purely, I also like the taste. Although I do... My exes would make so much fun of me because I would get a glass, like this big glass, and then I would fill it like here with tequila, and then the rest orange juice, and then a little bit of whatever the fuck that stuff is called. I know what it is, but I can't remember right now because I can't think. My brain is off. You know, but colors are better in association, I think, than just like a single color. And in a way, green is kind of an exception to that. Because when I think of like the color green, I think of like stuff like painted on green. And then that makes, like, you know, okay, I'm explaining this wrong. You know how sometimes when you think of a color, you just think of like the basic ass version of that color, like, you know, oh, my favorite color is purple, and then you think of the grape, like bold color instead of something like lavender or, what are other shades of like a more like reddish violet shade or something. You kind of just think of like you think of like the Crayola color, you know what I mean? And uh, when I think of like the Crayola green, I'm like, I don't like that color. um, but colors are all about association, and I've always thought that I didn't really like green. I feel like I don't like green. I don't like red. I don't like some of the more. I don't like orange. I don't like certain shades of yellow. Like it's like the basic versions of those colors. But when I think about those colors in like association with other things, it changes. It changes the meaning. One of the reasons I like the color purple now is because growing up in school, purple was the gay color. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But when I went to school during my age group, and I think this is a little bit of an older queer thing. I don't know if Gen Z has encountered this as much. I think it might have moved on by then. But at least where I grew up, purple was the gay color. You don't wear purple because it's the gay color, and people make fun of you if they see you in purple because it's like, oh, you're wearing the gay color. So liking purple is a little bit of a kind of reclaiming that, I guess. It's it's the queer color. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that identity that comes with that color. And that's what I think it is. It's sometimes I think a lot of things in life are about identity, at least for me. Maybe not for everyone. I've gone through a lot of different diagnoses and have grown up in a very unstable environment due to various like socioeconomical reasons, and I love my family. I think they are a good family. But there's a lot of instability, and I think identity has become very important to me because I don't have a strong sense of it. I really don't. And this video is not about identity. I want to make a better video on identity at some point. There's a lot. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of videos I want to make. But with color, I think it's a lot about association, and it's also a lot about the color identity. Red is kind of often characterized as a very like angry color, or a bold color, or a dominant color. There's that thing, I don't know how true this is, but there's like a statistic or something, not a statistic, I shouldn't say statistic because I don't remember exactly what kind of information it is, that, like men who wear like red, like, ties with their suits, it's like they're taken more seriously just on a subconscious level by other people in the business. And so red is kind of seen as this very activated, bold, dominant color, whereas something like, we'll say pink, has like, by society, pink has been deemed the girl color, and there was that phase where it's like real men wear pink to try to fight that a little bit because pink has been kind of, there's a bit of a misogynist bent to how certain groups of people see the color pink, that it's like, if you're a guy, you can't wear pink because it means you're too feminine or whatever. And I hope that has mostly phased out. I hope that was more of a thing when I was young, and that's phased out of certain areas of our culture. I'm not so sure it has, if I'm honest. I mean, it is complicated though, because like pink for me, I don't like wearing pink because, unfortunately I do associate it with femininity. And it's a thing where when you are pre-transitioned, you're kind of sensitive to a lot of ways you could be read as a girl. Like, I like long hair. When I transition, if I transition medically, I'd like to, I would want to have long hair But if I have long hair now, it's just another signifier that I'm a girl to people who don't know me. And that's something that bothers me. Um, and so, like, I think the color pink is a fine color. And it shouldn't have an identity tied to gender. Because what's the boy? I mean, blue's the boy color, but like, also, girl is. Pink is more of a girl color than blue is a boy color. You know what I mean? Blue also has other associations, whereas when people think of pink, maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm just ratting out my own assholery. I don't know. But you know, blue is the boy color, but also like pink is really more associated with girls more strongly. And it's a nice color, but I do avoid wearing it. So I'm part of the problem, I guess. I'm part of the problem. But like, you know, there's a lot of identity with different colors. And I've been thinking about green because you wouldn't think it by how I behave and how much of a homebody I am and how much I stay inside and don't leave my house. But I think I do like green specifically in the context of growing things. I think plants are really pretty to look at. I think being outside, being surrounded by trees is a nice place to be. And, you know, I don't like, you know, there's many identity associations with green. There's like kind of like a slime green that's like my siblings really loved TMNT growing up, and so you know the like radioactive slime is sometimes what I think of when I think of the color green, or the turtles themselves. You know, there's a lot of kind of artificial greens out there. And so I always am like, oh, I don't like green because I don't really like those shades of green. But, and so I've just been like, I don't like green, but I don't know. I do think that in nature, like, green is kind of the color of growth. It's the color of life when you're outside. And I like that. I talk about moving to a city at some point because I need to live in a place with public transportation. I can't drive, and it really sucks to have to rely on other people to get you every single place you need to be. There's a lot less green there. And it's like, you know, if I truly had all of the money in the world and could do whatever the fuck I wanted, you know, and had people who would be willing to take me places, and, you know, I could get to where I needed to go and all that, and, you know, assuming all of that, you know, I think I would want to live someplace green. I think I would want to live someplace that, you know, had a lot of grass and trees. I love trees. I really do love trees. In our front yard, we used to have these 4 big trees. And I loved those trees, but they all had to get cut down because they were like growing into the wires, the telephone lines. And man, I was so genuinely sad when they got cut down. I mourned those trees for a couple years. I'm not even kidding. And my family got so sick of me. They were like, shut up about the goddamn tree. They didn't say it this way. This is me hyperbolizing. They're like, shut up about the goddamn trees. Like, they're gone. They're just trees. And I'm like, I know, but I'm sad. I liked those trees. I'm 9. This is very upsetting to me. I don't know how old I was, but I wasn't that old. And it's just like, because it's just, there's something really nice about looking up and seeing leaves and seeing like sun. I think that's the color I like, is like sun coming through something green and growing. Like that kind of golden green. That's a really pretty color. And of course I'm thinking about this because right now it's winter and it's December and there is nothing green anymore. Everything green is dull and dying and cold and it's sad and makes me sad. Because I like sunlight and I like growing things and I wish, I miss summer. I already miss summer. We're just getting into December. I don't want Christmas to happen. Yeah, I used to play outside a lot as a kid. I used to go into the backyard and pick at bugs, which is funny because now I'm like terrified of bugs. I used to literally, like, as a little kid, we had like these bricks in our backyard that were just like big cement bricks, and it was like, you know, I don't know how many kids do this nowadays, but you know, you lift those up and there's an entire fucking colony under there. There's just so much crawling around, and I used to be really into that. I used to like walk around with like fistfuls of bugs and worms in my hands. And I would just like make it a point almost every day. I would go out and pick up those big cement things and check under them for what was living under there. We had these little like newt things. I don't know what they were. They were only like this big, and they were like blackish brown, like a really dark brown, more black. And they're just these little like newt things, and I don't know what they were. I loved those things. I would like pick one up and then just like be my buddy for a day, and then I'd put them back. And I'd find their eggs places and be like, okay, leave the eggs alone. There was this one that had like a missing foot that I kept seeing like repeatedly. It was missing its like front left like foot, and it was just like waddling around, and I saw that one a few times. I don't know, why am I talking about this? I don't know. Who cares? I just wanted to make a video. Because I like making videos. I like being able to be David for a bit, although I do have to be mindful of the time because I'm filming this extremely late and I do not have time to film what, hold on. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared of bugs now for a variety of reasons, and I've been working on that fear. I actually have been getting better at it, better at dealing with my fear of bugs, not getting better at being afraid of bugs. Because I'm like terrified of bugs. I just like, there was a time where anytime there was a bug in any vicinity of me, I'd just like scream, run away. Like if there was like a night where a bug landed on my face in my room, it was like a lightning bug or something, and I wouldn't sleep in my room the rest of the night. I like ran downstairs and I'm like, ah. And it's so weird because it's like as a little kid I was just like, I love bugs. I just pick them up and just like I didn't like spiders at that age. I remember I saw this really like, I don't remember exactly what like the coloration was, but I did see this spider that was like yellow and red as a kid, and I remember being like, those are bad colors. I know enough about science to know those are don't touch it colors. Those are the colors you leave that spider alone. It's probably not going to hurt me, but it's also, those are the danger colors in in nature. Probably not going to hurt me because it probably can't bite through my skin, but also I don't want to touch that. I don't know. I like growing things, and I think I'd want to live somewhere green. And just, you know, I'm trying to work up my stamina because I'd like to go hiking again. I used to go hiking a lot as a teenager, and like hiking with a bunch of friends is really fun. But right now I don't know if I have the stamina for most trails. Still working on stamina with just taking my dog for enough walks during the day. Because I'm sick, and I don't like facing that. I don't like acknowledging that I'm sick. I'm pretty low-key right now because I don't feel good. I've been missing sleep for a while because I've been anxious, and God, I'm not drinking water. I'm so fucking dehydrated. And I know I'm dehydrated. And yeah, don't fucking drink. Why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, because it's a nonsense video. It's a video just to make a video because I wanted to make a video, and it's for no other reason than I just wanted to make a video. Because, I don't know. Why do I have to justify everything? God damn. I just wanted to make a video, and it's rambly, makes no sense. And it was meant to be about the color green, but I think it's more about living things. Because I think that's why the color green is good, is because it is the color of living things. I hate winter. I really hate it. Everything is always so dead. Which is kind of funny, because, like, my birthday is in December. So you'd think I'd like it more. I've always hated having a winter birthday. I always wanted to have a summer birthday. Maybe someday I'll make a group of friends where we all just, like, sign our names in blood that my birthday is a summer birthday, and then, and just kill my actual birthday. I don't know, there are a lot of associations with colors. My ex's kids, the eldest's favorite color, if I remember correctly, this is the horrible part, I'm forgetting so much, and it's actually really distressing. But the eldest's favorite color for a while was red. I don't know if it still is, because that stuff does tend to change. But the eldest really liked the color red. And then the youngest, so funny, the youngest would just prance around, and she's just like, my favorite colors are blue and white. It's just like, blue and white. That's just walk around saying that. And it's like, yes, we know. Your favorite colors are blue and white. We understand. It's very cute. I hope that's still the case, because she just loved those colors so much. It would make me sad if it changed, just because it was such a part of her, like, identity, but, like, also, that stuff does change as kids grow, you know, like, sometimes, not always. Like, my sister's favorite color is still purple, probably. But, that stuff does change as kids get older, so, I don't know. I bet the eldest's favorite color's probably changed. I don't know for sure, though. It's been a while. It's been a while. I do want to write them a letter for Christmas. It's probably going to be late because I'm a sack of shit. Can't even get a letter to them on time for Christmas. But I'm kind of, I don't know. This is a nonsense video. Can you keep a secret? I don't know what to write them. I don't know what to say. It's been so long since I've seen them last. And, you know, they're kids. Their interests change so fast. You know, kids go through interests like fucking nothing else. It's just like, you know, what do they like now? It's probably not the same things as when I last knew them. Although I would gamble they are still obsessed with Minecraft. I would. I'll make that gamble. I'll write something about Minecraft in there, but, you know, I'm like, I get really in my head about it, but it's like, you know, do they even want a letter from me? And I shouldn't think that way, because, like, why wouldn't they? Like, who's gonna say no to a letter from someone they care about and miss? Like, realistically, like, even if it was someone I hadn't seen in a while, I'd be happy to get a letter from a lot of people that aren't in my life anymore. So, like, realistically, they would want a letter. It's just like, what do I say? It's been so long. I'm like, I want to give them presents, but shipping to Canada is so fucking expensive. And I have a big box of shit that I need to send to their parents, of stuff. But it's like shipping is so expensive and I have so little money and I have so many expenses right now. But I mean, I'm gonna send a letter no matter what, because, you know, I just have to get some fancy stamps to ship to another country, but I have a couple presents that I wanted to send them. I don't know. It's like, do I bank on knowing their favorite color still? Or is it gonna, like, I send them something, like, in red and then blue and white, and then, and then they're like, oh, it's changed since then. Come on, Dad. So it's like, I don't know, I don't know how to do this. It's my first day being alive. I don't know, how do I long distance ex-father? I don't know. It's weird to be scared to do something that you want to do so badly. Like, I want nothing more than to talk to them. But I'm so scared of writing a letter because I'm just like, I don't know. What if it's the wrong tone? That's the thing, I'm very sensitive about tone, and I don't know what tone they feel we left off on. And I don't want to send something that's completely... I'm overthinking everything. I'm overthinking everything. This is literally just a letter to your ex's kids. Like, that's all. It is a Christmas present, basically. Why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, it's a ramble video that makes no sense. Definitely not about the color green. Absolutely not about the color green anymore. I'm just saying shit with no meaning. I don't know. I guess I needed to talk. Sometimes I just need to talk. Yeah, maybe I should draw them something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm overthinking so many things in my life, and it's probably the cause of most of my stress. You know, my plan at some point, I don't know, I'm hoping to get to a point where I have the money to afford a plane ticket, to go see them, maybe drop off the big box of stuff. But I have to be able to afford a plane ticket. I have to be able to afford, you know, a ride once I get there to a hotel. I have to be able to stay in a hotel, and then I have to be able to afford a plane ticket back, and I don't have that money right now. Even the Greyhound bus was expensive when I took that, and still my, you know, girlfriend A still took me the rest of the way, like over the border and stuff, so it's like I didn't have to worry about it back then. I've been thinking about it a lot because I mentioned this in my other video when I was talking about them, but before the breakup, I had a chance to visit for Christmas, and I was going to. And when I say something came up, I don't actually even remember what it was, but I remember it was something medical, that I was sick and I should have pushed to go anyway. because it had been COVID. I hadn't been able to visit in years. And the kids were really struggling with the distance. And, you know, it's an excuse that I didn't go. I didn't go because I was sick, but I could have gone and rested. You know, I could have, they would have loved me to be there, sick or not, you know? But it was like, there were so many COVID restrictions still with traveling. It was like it was a nightmare. Like, we were looking up the stuff that you needed to get across the border with COVID, and it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was like a nightmare of things, and I was so scared of, like, getting turned away at the border or something, or just something going wrong. And so I was like, you know, next year I'll come for Christmas, and then, you know, and then we ended the relationship. So it's like, I'm struggling a lot with the guilt of, you know, I made a promise to the kids and my partners. You know, I made a promise that I'd be there for Christmas, and then I didn't go. God, why am I crying? God damn it. I wish I could stop crying for just a little bit. That's partially why I'm so dehydrated. I'm just crying all the goddamn time. You know, I promised them that I'd be there for Christmas, and then I wasn't, and then do you want to know what the worst part of it is, too? Their cat died that Christmas, on Christmas. Like, one of their cats, they had 3 cats, and it's like the same Christmas that I didn't go, the cat died. It's just, it's been so rough for them. I'm just feeling a lot of guilt for not going. And I kind of want to, I don't know. If I can, I'd like to surprise them some year by going, but I can't this year. I just don't have the money. I don't have the money, and I don't have the health. Because I'd have to go alone. And I'd have to be able to afford so much. And so all I can do is a letter right now. God, this video went downhill so fast. I don't know what the fuck happened. I have to focus on what I can do right now. And what I can do right now is write a letter. I can't magically undo the past. I can't. And I can't fix it this year. Fucking hell. Nobody watches this channel because I'm just a fucking crybaby. Just bawling my eyes out about bullshit stuff that I should be handling off camera. But, you know, nobody, I don't really have many places that I can talk about them, and God, I don't know. Why am I justifying myself? I justify everything I do. This isn't a job. This isn't. I don't know what this is right now, but it is what it is. and I miss them a lot. We'd make so many things, like baking, when I would go over for other Christmases. Made mince pies. I want to make those this year. I might film it. I don't know. It's kind of weird to film, like, because I'm using a laptop to film, so, like, it's kind of not ideal for filming something like that, but I don't know. Sounds fun. But yeah, I want to make mince pies again, because we would make those for Christmas. What else did we make? We would make, we'd make ginger snaps too. Those were fun. Girlfriend B made such good ginger snaps. That's the thing, is, like, everybody did everything. Like, we all cooked and we all baked and stuff, but, like, girlfriend A was the cook. She cooked the best, and then girlfriend B was the baker. She just always loved baking things. And it was always fun. And Christmas was like, go ham, make anything. So maybe I'll make ginger snaps too. I don't know. I wish I had her recipe. She had a great recipe for ginger snaps, because it was, like, passed down with, like, oh god, what was she? Oh, I forget. Was she Mennonite? No, it wasn't Mennonite. What was it? Maybe Mennonite? Like, she wasn't, but, like, her extended family was, so it was, like, a lot of those types of recipes, which are usually pretty good. Yeah, I wish I had her ginger snap recipe. She also made great scones. I used to have that recipe, but I think I lost it. But yeah, I want to do baking this month. I'm sorry I'm so, like low energy right now, because I'm not feeling good. I'm barely eating, barely drinking, not taking my vitamins, which is my fault. This is the thing. I have such a sensitive fucking stomach, and, like, my vitamins, it's like, okay, take your vitamins to feel better, but I always have to take them on a full stomach, otherwise I will throw them up, because I just have a terrible stomach. So I'm like, it's like, why aren't you taking your vitamins? It's like, well, because today I ate breakfast so slow, and I didn't eat enough, and if I took them, they would come right back up. That's great content, great, whatever. This isn't content. I don't know what the fuck this is. I gotta stop trying to put a label on what the fuck this is. I'm making videos, sending them out to the world, and one day I will regret every single thing I've ever made. And the channel will go kaboom. Or I'll man up and deal with it. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. God, I want to know the future. Except I don't, because I think that would be too much pressure to know the future. But God, I wish I knew the future. Because it's scary. Yeah. To go back to colors a little bit. I think colors are better in association, and I love that the queers have the rainbow. I think that's great that we have that. Because being queer is about love, and love should be all colors. Love should have all of the colors in it. And that's what queerness is. You know. That family, my exes, and, you know, we were about as queer a household as you can get. Household, I wasn't part of the household technically, but, you know. I miss queer love. I think it's really cool that we've characterized our love by colors. You know, every identity has a flag. And then we have the big overarching flag that's got all the colors. It's... What's your favorite color? My favorite color is queer. That's what it is. Because it's just so many colors. Well then. Some ice just fell off the roof. I don't even know if you heard that. I don't know what this video is, but I think I just needed to talk. I hope someday I can be in a place where I'm surrounded by green and colors, surrounded by growing things and colors. I'm so tired. Why am I crying? God. It's so dark in here too. I don't even know what you can see. I can't wait for things to be growing again. God. You would think I'm faking it at this point. Like, there's no way I can actually cry this much. I cannot make myself cry. I can't do it. So, I promise I'm not faking. I just have a hard time stopping. I don't know why. I used to try to... Because I wanted to be an actor as a kid, so I would try to fake cry, and I just couldn't do it. I could never teach myself how to do it. It's a skill I am jealous of, because it's like, I mean, if you're doing like acting stuff, like for a camera, like it's a cool skill to have to be able to fake cry. I can't do it. Cry at the drop of a hat in reality, but can't fake it. Someday these videos won't be all me crying. That's the goal. That's the goal. Just not crying the whole time. And never mind. I'm not, never mind. This is a nothing video. It's fine. Just needed a place to talk a bit, I guess, and... Why am I always justifying it? It's so annoying. Why don't I just, like, fucking own it? Yeah, I'm making bullshit videos for no reason. I can do it, it's a free country, I'm allowed. Leave me alone. I just want to make stupid videos where I just talk and then I have them. Is that so bad? Sorry, I keep checking my phone because it's around the time when people come home and I don't want someone to walk through the door and suddenly be on camera without wanting to be. Man, this screen is so dark. It is so dark outside. Where's the sun? It is so dark and gloomy. I want the sun back. I miss warmth. I hate winter so much. Winter is just all dead things and cold and ice and... I just want it to be summer again. I don't want my birthday this year. I know it's because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know why I'm doing it. The story of my life. I think I'm a great planner, and I think I have control over what I'm doing, and I just don't. You know, I don't know. I have a million reasons for everything I'm doing, and then a million reasons why those reasons are invalid. And I'm like, just like being able to see myself in whatever state I'm in. You know, I don't know why this makes me feel human. I don't understand it. But sometimes I just really need to feel human for a bit. Because I don't a lot of the time. I spend a lot of time feeling like a monster. I spend a lot of time feeling inhuman. And even if I'm crying or sad or whatever, you know, for some reason this is like one of the only ways I can validate my own emotions. At some point I'm going to make a video talking about the concept of monster. Because that's been... I've always felt like a monster. And I don't know why. I have a few hypotheses, I guess, but I don't know why this makes me feel human. And I feel like I have to justify it because I don't see anyone else doing this. I don't see anyone else making videos just talking for an hour, pressing stop and then uploading it. You know, people are putting work into their content. They're editing their videos. They're talking about shit that matters. They're being funny. They're performing. And I don't see where I fit into it. Because it's like, stop fucking crying. God fucking damn it. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Stop. My God. Get tear duct removal surgery. Can I do that? Never have eyes again because they'll dry out because you need your tear ducts to blink. But you know, that's fine. Just gouge my eyes out too. Let's just take everything away. Take the colors away too. I don't know. I don't understand why I'm doing this and why it's so important to me. I don't understand why I need to see myself in this way. I don't understand why this isn't content to me and this is something else. I don't know why I have to upload it. Why don't I just keep it to myself? If it's really truly only for me, why am I uploading it? This can't help anyone. I'm just bitching to a camera. I don't understand. I don't understand why I want to do this, and I hate not knowing my own motives and reasons. Because you can get in a lot of fucking trouble if you do something without knowing why you do something. You can end up doing things for reasons that aren't good at all. You can make big decisions for the wrong reasons. And I just always want my reasons to be right. I want to have good reasons for what I do. I want my motives to be right. I don't want to hurt anyone. That's the biggest thing, is I just don't want to hurt anyone. And this shouldn't hurt anyone, right? Like, just crying on camera and uploading it It shouldn't hurt anyone. Why do I have to keep justifying it? Why can't I just do it? Why can't... And I do want to make stuff that's, you know, I want to make edited stuff. I want to finish my Undertale Let's Play. I want to do other Let's Plays. I want to make a short film someday. I want to do stuff, you know? But right now, I guess... Right now I need this to be that I can just talk to a camera for no reason. And it's fine. I don't know the future. I don't know the future. I know so little. I know so little. All I know right now is I miss a lot of people. I miss a lot of people. And I'm scared about uncertainty. I'm grateful for uncertainty because uncertainty means that there could be an outcome I can't foresee that is a good outcome. But I'm so scared of the uncertainty of there's just so little in my control. So little in my control. And I don't do well with that. The internet is not a place you go to get control. You can't control the internet. It's like herding cats. Heard my dog yawn. I don't know if he's gonna come in to check on me in a minute. I just need this to be what it is right now. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's goddamn stupid. I just want to feel like a person. I want to be able to see myself as a person, because I don't. I feel like a monster. I've always felt like a monster. What the fuck is this video? It's gonna be really funny if I find out that the microphone is in fact broken and all of this sounds like dog shit. That'd be so funny. I guess it's a good video to sound like dog shit, because God, I'm not talking about anything important. Just fucking... Just, my life's hard. I'm sad. I don't feel good, my tummy hurts. I'm so sad. I'm so lonely. I'm so sad. God, it is not as bad. This is the thing. It can't be as bad as I think it is. It never is. It never is as bad as I think it is. Because it just can't be. It's impossible. Nothing could be bad enough to live up to my expectations of bad. That's the truth. I have such lofty expectations for bad. It can't live up to them. It just can't. It's gotta be better than I think it is. Oh, man. What's your favorite color and why? I think right now my favorite colors are sunsets and purple. I think all the colors I really like fit into a sunset. And also purple. Purple. But the color green is good. Green means growth. Oh, God, I've got to hang up. Hang up? Wow, what a slip of the tongue. We're just on a phone call. I'm on a phone call with myself. I'm on a phone call with whoever's watching. I gotta hang up soon. That's really funny, because that's also an outdated term for a phone, too. I'm just fucking in the wrong century. It's fine. It's fine. I think life gets better from here, right? You know, I've got time. I've got time for life to get better. I've got all my 30s ahead of me. I've got time for life to get better. I've got time. That's fine. That's fine. It's not like the clock is always ticking. It's not like we have limited time on this earth and I've wasted half of it by being a fucking useless pile of shit. If you stayed around for this, good job. Thank you. Why? But thank you. It's very kind of you. That's it. I just fucking whatever. Whatever. I care about this too much, which means I want to destroy it. Because I just can't let myself have anything, can I? Okay. I will get better, though. This is not how it's always going to be. I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn how to not self-sabotage everything I do. I'm going to learn to accept that, man, I just like doing this, and I don't need an excuse for doing it. And, God, I can just do something because I want to. It's fine. Just do something because you want to. It doesn't have to be any other reason. You can do something because you want to. Holy fuck. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Just... If you want to do it, do it. You know, within reason, within whatever. God, this video's been over an hour long because the clock's going again. Welcome to my mess.